Hello, fellow budget ballers, and welcome to this week's Ticket Bargains. This is the place to be if you want to see great sports action without breaking the bank. So let's get to it. We actually had two options for seeing a college basketball game for just one Jefferson, but the other option was in Utah, and I feel like we've already done all the fun things to do in Salt Lake City last time. So, you know what? Let's head to Orlando. That's where you're going to find the TCU Horned Frogs taking on the UCF Knights. And since you're in Orlando, you better be able to save that money because if you're thinking about heading to Disney World, that's going to set you back $119 per park per day. Thank you very much. Of course, if you don't want to feed Mickey's Coke habit, you could always look for other fun things to do in Orlando, like Rachel's Steakhouse. And like all businesses in Florida, this steakhouse also doubles as a strip club. Come for the lobster, stay for the crabs. If pro basketball is more your speed, you'll want to put on your blue suede shoes and head on over to Memphis. That's where you'll find the Utah Jazz Hands taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. Just $8 will get you into the FedEx Center to see the best players in the business taking their shots. And speaking of taking their shots, make sure you keep your head on a swivel when you're out and about because only 4 cities in the country have a higher murder rate than Memphis. And if you get robbed, make sure you have at least $22 in the old prison suitcase. And that's because 22 smackers is what it's going to run you to see this week's NHL bargain. You'll once again be heading off to the capital of our newest state, Ottawa, Canada, to see the Utah White Albums take on the Ottawa Senators. Before the game, you may be wondering why no one wants to see any team from Utah play. But after the game, you'll know the answer. And there's only 2 options this week in the NFL, and both are budget breakers. You could pay $540 to see the Eagles dismantle the Washington Commanders, or $210 to climb Mount Arrowhead. But you know what? I'd like to suggest an alternative. For $0, you can enjoy both games at my house. You'll have full access to our 3 55-inch TVs, as well as such culinary delights as Costco chicken wings and taquitos, as well as the finest chips and dips Aldi has to offer. And don't forget the pre- and post-game entertainment. You can catch my Aussie Doodle Teddy barking incessantly for no apparent reason, and my 2 grown daughters fighting over who gets the recliner. With all the fights, cursing, and spilled beer, you'll feel just like you're at Arrowhead. Well, guys, that's it for this week. Please drop us a comment and let us know your tricks for big balling on a budget. Take care, everybody, and I'll be looking for you in Row Z.